I can't believe it, but it's really happening. I'm actually launching a small art shop. For those of you who don't know me, hi, I'm Kyle. I'm a part-time artist with a full-time job, a family, and a lot of other hobbies on the side. I recently started uploading YouTube videos, and in my last video, I announced that I was going to start a small art shop. And before I get into updates on that, I just wanted to say how incredibly grateful I am for all the support and everyone that viewed, and especially people who commented and subbed and liked on the video. Like, it was just, like, I'm genuinely speechless, which is really saying something because I can talk a lot. But like, seriously, I just like don't have words to describe how amazing seeing all the support and just like people genuinely interested in this has been. It's incredible. And it's really like, this is one of the reasons I wanted to start a YouTube channel. You know, I've been thinking about doing YouTube for a really long time. I've watched so many part-time and full-time artists really start their channels and grow and build this community and really inspire others, including myself. Like, I just love watching people's, you know, videos and how their journeys, like their small business journeys and just their day-to-day lives and how they're setting up their businesses. It's really inspiring and motivating, and also just really comforting. Like, I watch these videos and I just feel this sense of like connection with the community that they've built and them, and just that's kind of my main motivation behind making YouTube videos, was to hopefully provide that for other people, because I've just really enjoyed like having that myself. So just like seeing people in the comments saying like, this is inspiring, or this is what I need to see, or just sharing their stories. Like so many people just shared their lives and their struggles and like their small businesses and gave advice, and it was just so awesome. It was just so cool to see. So like, genuinely thank you so much to everybody. You know, it's like, it is unbelievable to me. Because again, like, I'm just this like part-time artist who started making these videos, and it's just really great to know that people are finding this enjoyable to watch and excited to like go along on this journey with me. And also, you know, that I'm inspiring people, because again, that's like my main point of being here, is just like to make these videos for people like that. Okay, I'm gonna stop now though, before I like spiral out of control. Because I'm gonna spiral out of control into my updates on my shop. No, I'm just kidding. Things are going pretty well, probably a lot better than I expected. But it's been so much work, and I knew that going into this, obviously, that it was gonna be a lot of work. I talked about this a lot in the last video, but I did a lot of research into what it takes to create a shop, and I've watched so many small artists start their shops, and so I had this idea of what it would take, but I feel like there's a lot of different hurdles for different people, obviously. So I hope that by sharing this process, and I'm going to make a much more comprehensive video about everything I did along the way. I've been taking a lot of detailed notes about different things I've run into, and, you know, things I want to discuss, and hopefully help prevent other people from falling into the same traps I did along the way. But back to the updates. I have created my website, which is really cool. It's not done yet. There's a few things I need to do for it. I'll discuss a little bit later, but I have that created and edited a little bit. So that's been really fun to do. And it's a lot more work than I thought that was going to be. And I think that's been like the biggest surprise of how much work it's been. And I knew it was going to be a lot of work, but there's just all these little things that you don't realize. And also just getting to know Shopify. I decided to go just with Shopify for now, and I'm going to not do Etsy for right now, and I'll talk about why in my more comprehensive video. There's a lot of reasons, but I think that just even using Shopify, there's so much customization and like all these different facets of it, and just learning like the Shopify like API and how to use it is just a lot. And then on top of that, I've finished up a lot of designs for stickers. I've started printing stickers and cutting them, preparing kind of the inventory. I think what I want to do is prepare like a small amount of inventory, because again, I don't think I'm going to get like a huge amount of orders. And I guess I just also want to say, before I get too much into this, like, I don't expect anyone here to order. I hope I haven't made you feel like you have to order anything or buy anything from me. Like, I am just here to, again, like share this journey. But, you know, if you want to, I would love to, you know, get your order. But if not, 100% completely fine. Don't feel like you have to order anything. But yeah, I don't feel like I'm going to get like a whole lot of orders, which is nice because it is like the holidays right now. So one of the things I'm worried about, like that I've talked about a little bit, is shipping. And I know like during the holidays, it is like shipping is like more delayed, I think. So I'm prepping inventory, which is I think a lot of what I'm going to do in this vlog. Continue to prep inventory for that shop launch. I got all the supplies ordered. I bought a bunch of stuff. I bought a lot more stuff than I thought I was going to buy. So yeah. Okay, so for things that I need to do, I have a few things I need to get done. It's actually not too many. So I'm like, that makes me feel a lot better about like my target date of getting this done before the end of the year. I just need to finish a few designs for stickers and prints. I have most of them done. I just need to like color a few things or tweak a few things here and there. But those are pretty much done. In terms of the website, the biggest thing I'm waiting on is just product inventory images. So I need to take pictures of the actual physical products because I don't want to just use like PNGs of the artwork. I want to actually have the printed picture so people can get a better sense of what it's going to look like. I need to finish up thank you cards, which I'll probably do in this video a little bit. I want it to be kind of like a mini print thank you card. So like one side will be like just a print and then the other side will be like thank you and just some messaging, maybe like a QR code, that type of thing. So that's the idea there, and I need to finish all of that. But I don't think that's going to take too long because I have the print done and I just really need to design the like thank you part. So yeah, I need to finish up those, but that shouldn't take too long, hopefully. And then beyond that, I'm pretty much done. I think I just need to do, again, like finish up some designs, print things out, you know, finish printing more inventory and collecting more inventory so that by the end of the week, I'll be ready to go, but we'll see. So yeah, that's kind of plan. So I guess I'm gonna just start prepping everything, kind of get into that process. Oh, but before we do that, I really want to show you like a little sneak peek of the website, even though it's not ready, because I just think it's, I mean, it's pretty basic, but I think it's so, like, it's just really cool to see all this stuff coming together. And like, again, I'm just so grateful that people are like here to see this with me or go through this with me. And so yeah, anyway, let's do that. So here's a little sneak peek of the website.
Okay, so this is the website. I'm gonna put like a different banner here. These are just kind of like placeholders. Everything's really a placeholder at this point. So there's just the different products. I have a little about me section. I also have just describing my prints. I also made a portfolio, which is pretty cool. And I'm thinking about putting my YouTube videos on there, but I'm not sure about that yet. So this is just the About Us page that I made. I think it's really fun and just like cool to have. And then here's my portfolio. I just put a bunch of pictures. I'll probably put more, and I have to kind of rearrange them and figure out how to make them full size. But other than that, I think it looks pretty good. But this is just kind of a sneak peek. So yeah, let's see what it looks like when it's launched.
My sticker machine is under my desk. I don't have a lot of space here, but it's working for now. Okay, so while I've been working on stuff, I'm like listening to music, and I'm listening to the Wicked soundtrack because I just went and saw it, and it was really good. And the night I saw it, I got like really inspired to like draw a scene from it. And so spoilers if you haven't seen it yet. Spoilers if you haven't seen it yet. But I drew the scene and I wanted to print it out just to see what it would look like. And it looks like pretty good. I mean, not like great, but like, I mean, also I know the drawing's not amazing, but I really like it. Like if I had it up here as like a little print, like the printing itself isn't amazing because I didn't like mess with the settings or anything, but here's like the actual like piece. Let me see if I can focus this. It looks more like orangey on the screen. It's like actually like more pinky in real life. But yeah, so I was just excited about that. I wanted to share it. Okay, back to more prep. I just got back from, well, I had to go into the office for like half the day and then I'm working from home for the second half. And so right now it is like lunchtime. And so I got my like PO, or not PO box, I keep saying PO box. I got my UPS mailbox key this morning before work. And now I'm going to try to do some prints during this time. So just like, I need to make sure that I have the printer set up correctly to print them and that it looks good on the paper that I'm using. So I'm just gonna play around with that and make sure it looks good so that I can start actually printing these and having them like ready. And then probably later tonight I'll try to like print the other prints and then just prep those as well. But I probably won't film that because it's like nighttime and I don't know, people don't want to see that probably. So yeah, so let's do that now and then hopefully we get a good result. We'll see. Okay, so I printed them in two different ways. I did like a matte print on just like a kind of like heavier matte cardstock type paper. And then I also did one on photo paper, which I'm not even gonna grab because it completely smudged everywhere. But I actually really like how this turned out. I think after like a couple tries, it actually came out pretty good. So that's exciting. And it's nice to not have to waste too much time on that. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish that up, and I think that's probably all I'm gonna do for this afternoon because I have to get back to work. So yeah, but cool, exciting. I'm like really happy with how these turned out. I keep saying that, but I think it looks really good. Hi, so it's Thursday now, and I've gotten a lot done this week so far, but I still have like a good amount to go. Today though, it's Thursday afternoon, so I usually pick up my son from daycare, but I dropped him off today, so I'm not picking him up. So I'm kind of using that extra time that I would normally be like driving to pick him up to do some prep. And I think right now what I'm going to work on is thank you cards. And I just want it to be pretty basic because the other side will be a print. I think it shouldn't be too difficult. So let's get started with that. And I'm excited to just like see how these turn out because I'm hoping they turn out cute, and we'll see. So I really do like this. I think it looks cute. I really like how it's turned out so far. It looks pretty good. Also, I need to play around with the print settings because the color isn't like how I want it exactly. So I think now that I have that done, I can't really print out the cards because I don't have the cardstock paper yet, but I'm gonna start prepping some more inventory, and then I'm hoping that tomorrow I will feel a lot better about everything and be able to like say, it's official, I'm gonna launch this sometime next week. Okay, so let's get to that. So it's somehow already Friday, and I feel like the time has flown by, but that's just how life is now. But I don't have a lot of time to work on this today, and I actually just want to film a little bit because I want to edit the video and get it out by this afternoon. If you can hear my printer in the background, I'm like printing the thank you cards. I have the actual like thank you card paper now, so I'm like not finally, I just literally did this yesterday, but I'm now actually able to print on the paper and see what they look like. So I'm gonna try to do that right now. I think I feel pretty ready for everything, but I'll talk about that more in the outros. So right now I'm gonna work on just like finalizing how the thank you cards are gonna look, and then we'll go from there. So yeah, I'll show you what they look like when they're done. Hopefully they turn out how I expect. All right, let's see. Okay, so they turned out pretty good. I actually changed the colors a bit. So I made this part white. I actually like how they look. I didn't print the back yet, which like these ones are just like test ones, so I'm not gonna print the back on them. But how I'm doing it is I'm just like printing 4 of them on like one sheet of big paper, like cardstock paper, and then I'm cutting them. But my paper cutter hasn't arrived yet, so I was just using scissors to cut them. So that's annoying, but I can print them all out now and then just cut them later. But I think it looks pretty good. I tested the QR code, it works. It actually worked on the darker one too, so for anyone wondering. I'm excited that these look good. So I'm gonna print these all out, and then yeah, we'll go from there. So I think that's gonna be the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching and following along with this. I know I already said this in the beginning of the video, but at the time, I think there were only like 1,000 or so views on my like launch intro video or announcement video. And you know, last night I checked and there were over like 7,000, I think. And like we went from like 200 or 300 subscribers to now I have over 700, I think, subscribers, which is like, again, just like actually unbelievable. I can't express like how much it really means to me. So I still have to catch up on a few comments, and I promise I'm going to go through every single one and respond, because it's really important to me, because it means so much to me. You guys are, you know, willing to reach out and share. So yeah, I have to do that. So I think that this week went pretty well. I didn't have a whole lot of time to do stuff. My parents were here for 2 days, so I didn't get a lot done on those days, but I did get a lot of prep done in general. On the days that they were here, I did a lot of finishing up designs so that I could print out the stickers or prints for those. But I did get a lot of stickers printed. I got a lot of designs finished up, sticker sheets printed, thank you cards designed and printed. I got a lot of just supplies in the mail and ordered, so now I have everything, you know, I need to ship out stuff. I'm still waiting on my paper cutter, as I just said in the previous part. So that's like one thing, and I have another couple things that I'm waiting on. I also realized that when I was doing all the die cut stickers, I did them all on the wrong sticker paper. I did a good amount, so it's fine. The other thing that I've been thinking about is in terms of shipping, and this is one thing I just wanted to bring up because if anyone has any advice, please let me know in the comments. I'm thinking about, for orders that are like really small, for only like 1 or 2 stickers, for example, offering a like free shipping option where I'll just like put a stamp and put them in an envelope. I know a lot of people don't like doing this because there's no tracking, and so you can't like verify it was there, and like it's just a lot less reliable. But I think that it like feels really bad to charge someone $4 or $5 for shipping when their order is like less than that. So I think I'm gonna offer that on like really small orders, and then everything else I'll just do the standard like tracking shipping, which comes out to usually like somewhere from $3 to $5 depending on your order. That's kind of the plan, but again, if anyone has any advice on that, please leave a comment below. I'd love to hear people's thoughts on that. I think that is going to be the plan though, since my shop launch is pretty small. I only have like, 5 to 10 stickers, 5-ish sticker sheets, and 3 to 4 prints, which like isn't tiny shop launch, but it's not huge. So I think that if people just want like 1 or 2 stickers, which like is pretty reasonable, I just want to have an option for them. And if you have any other suggestions or any comments, please feel free to comment below. I've loved reading all the comments from the previous video. There were a lot. I think there's like 150 or 200, which is absolutely, again, like I just can't believe it. But I've enjoyed reading every single one of them. It's been so great to hear from everyone. And so if you have any comments, please feel free to comment below. I'd love to hear it. And hopefully you enjoyed this video. And I think in terms of like what's next, so I'm hoping that the next video will be like the shop launch. Like, oh, I forgot to say, like, I forgot to say, so I'm planning on launching the shop on next Tuesday. So Tuesday, December 10th. And I'm gonna put all this in social media and like on the YouTube community page so that people are more aware, but that's like the date. And again, like if people aren't like super aware, that's fine. Cause again, this is my first time. So if I don't get a whole lot of orders, like I'm not, like that's fine. But that's like the date for that. So I think like next week I'm hoping to upload a video at the end of the week that's kind of going through the day of the launch, packing orders, if I have any. I'll make my friends and family orders, so I'll have some orders at least to pack. And then just kind of going through my initial thoughts on what I found challenging and how it went in general. And then after that, I'm gonna do like a more comprehensive video like I've been talking about, of just going over everything I did. I want it to be a pretty long video just so that people have all the information they can for people who are wanting to do this, because there were so many comments saying that, people wanted to do this. So I just want to put that information out there because I think like I'm of the like mindset that education should be like affordable or free. So I'm hoping that by putting all that out there, that hopefully it, is a source of information that people can access and hopefully inspire them to do this for themselves. If I can do it, I promise you can do it. After that, I'm hoping to do some sort of like, just blog updates on how it's going. Some other videos too that I think will be helpful, like how I make my sticker sheets, because that took me so long to figure out. So I want to do a video on that. Some people have commented saying that they want to start art, but they don't know where. So I think it'd be really cool to do a video about like starting art in 2025 and kind of the resources I use as a beginner. And I'm still like, a novice. So like, as like speaking to people, to beginners, as a kind of like someone who just recently started in the past few years and started later in life, didn't go to school for it. I think that'd be a cool video to have, because again, I think that when I was starting, if I had videos like that, it would just be really nice. And I have a lot of resources compiled. So I think I'm gonna do something like that. And then I want to do like a 1-month like shop update video where it's more of a structured, this is how many sales I've had, what's gone wrong, shipping updates, like all of that. And I want to be as transparent as possible because I really want people to have that like information. I also applied to a few cons, like conventions, and I'm not sure if I'll get in. There's one in like less than a month that I still haven't heard back from, and it's a newer convention in my area. So I feel like I have a good shot of like getting into it. But now I'm kind of dreading that because I'm launching a shop and I don't have all my products done and for like the con. And so maybe it's a good thing if I don't get in, but we'll see. But I'm like excited to like maybe do con type vlogs. I love watching convention vlogs. Like my 2 biggest favorite like vlog series are like starting a business and like a small art business, and then art convention vlogs. I just love seeing them. So I am excited to maybe make some of those as well. Anyway, that's just a lot of like my upcoming content ideas. So if you're interested in any of that, or if you were interested in this video and you want to follow along, please subscribe. I would love to have you here. It's been really cool to build this community so far, and I'm really excited. I'm excited for this launch. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so I guess the next time I'll see you is after like I have an actual art shop launch, which is again like, so yeah, I'm really excited, and yeah, hopefully it goes well. So we'll see. I'll see you next week, hopefully, after we find out how it went. All right. Have a wonderful weekend and day, and yeah, thanks again so much.